So around 17 years ago, I had a series of out-of-body experiences, and as a result, I became fascinated with consciousness, particularly in the areas of energy healing and meditation. And really that's what started my whole journey from being a classical musician to working now as a Reiki practitioner, Reiki master, writing books on astral travel or astral projection, and also training people how to meditate and how to leave their bodies consciously. So Reiki means universal life energy, and really what it's all about is me as the practitioner, I'm able to channel through that energy to areas where you'll need it most. And so if you think of it, everything is energy. So a healthy human body is vibrating at a certain frequency. When that person is not healthy, it vibrates at a lower frequency. So Reiki is able to bring the frequency up, and therefore your ability to heal yourself is improved. So that's what Reiki does. All it's doing is helping you improve or accelerate areas of healing that are needed in your body, and also emotional things as well. It's not just physical. So that's what I do as a Reiki practitioner. And when you have a treatment, you'll often feel warmth sensations or tingly sensations. It's a pleasant feeling, and often you'll become unconscious, and it's like your logical mind doesn't need to be in the way, and that's when the healing goes a lot deeper. And I'll often go to the root cause of the unease or the stress, and so you're more able to kind of process this when you're asleep or unconscious. And then after the treatment you'll leave, and for the next few days you'll feel kind of detached from yourself, which is kind of in the best possible sense, this feeling of not being embroiled in your dramas or the pain that you had, and you're more likely then to be able to work it out and assess what was wrong in the first place. So you'll always leave feeling a lot better and a lot calmer and feeling essentially happier. Regarding astral travel, like I take courses, workshops, and even private consultations teaching people how to actually consciously access astral consciousness, which is how to be out of the body consciously. Because what I found is, through my explorations in the astral world and out of my body, I've actually found that people, when they sleep at night, they are leaving their bodies, but they're not conscious. And then when you actually do so, it's a fantastic experience, because you kind of learn that you are much more than you think you are, and you realize that you're much more powerful than you thought you were, and that you're actually creating your life as you go along. For instance, when I first started to leave my body consciously, like I saw past lives, I met amazing beings in other realms, and I started to realize that this 3D dimension is just a dimension. It's a certain density that we exist in, but we also exist as beings in other dimensions, other densities, as bizarre as that sounds. And you can actually consciously access these dimensions and realms. And apart from them just being absolutely beautiful, because your senses are really heightened when you astral travel, and that was the thing that really got me. That was the sticking point to the whole thing, was that these other realities were clearer, were more real than this reality. And it also changed my life. I used to be a musician. Little by little, these experiences in other realities started to affect how I was relating to this reality, and I became more and more authentic. And as a result, my career railroaded itself in toward consciousness and that kind of thing. So I'd have to give credit to these astral experiences for going in that direction. I wrote the book Awakening the Giant Within. That was as a result of having these amazing experiences. And it was really to share it with people, because I felt like I was on top of a mountaintop, wanting to scream these incredible realizations that we can exist outside of our physical body. And now I teach tools to learn how to astral travel yourself, and so that people can empower themselves further. So that was how that all started.